talk a little bit about the similarities and differences for those of us looking for nonprofit jobs rather than the private sector? Yeah, sure. Okay. So when you are looking for a nonprofit job, the most important thing that I want you to think about from the hiring side is that they are always dealing with people who come from the for-profit world, come from the corporate world, and think they want to come do acts of service, think that they want to work in the nonprofit world, and then they can't handle it. You know, every CEO of a nonprofit will tell you the story about some super successful nonprofit or for-profit corporate person, like great career track record, who came with this great story of why they wanted to work for the charity, got in there, it didn't even last a year, couldn't handle it. The lack of resources, the lack of structure, just didn't have all the things that they had in the private sector. And so if you're looking for a nonprofit role, you are going to have to really prove to them that you can handle it. I will tell you that a lot of the times it is easier for them to choose to hire someone when they volunteered for that charity for a while. So if you have a nonprofit bucket list, finding ways to volunteer for the charities you want to most work for can be a great start and a proving ground for them that you have a vested interest and a way to start to get to know people that work at the nonprofit to really plant the seed that you'd like to work there and that you can handle it. It is a very, very different mentality and mindset, and they're going to need a lot of evidence and proof that you can hack it. So that is my single biggest piece of advice, because so many people want to work in nonprofit or say they want to work in nonprofit, but when they really get in there and realize what it entails, and it's on top of that, it's lower pay, right? That very quickly they're like, oh, this isn't for me. And so you're going to have to prove against that.